Welcome to Extraordinary Wines. This is where I put you squarely in the know with one extraordinary wine. Before we get started, take a moment to subscribe and hit the bell on your screen to get notified each time a new video is released, so you can drink better and stay inspired. Today's find is a wine that tastes of Spain. Stay tuned to learn why this is an extraordinary wine. Today I'm sharing a beautiful Spanish red. It's a 2013 Monasterio de las Viñas Gran Reserva from Cariñena. If Rioja is the region that springs to mind when you think of Spanish red wine, you're not alone. But there is a region just southwest of Rioja that's worth your attention to, called Cariñena. This is the name of the village, the designated wine growing region, and the grape variety itself that's indigenous to that region. So this wine right here is made of Cariñena, as well as Garnacha, Tempranillo, and a splash of Cabernet Sauvignon. This is a wine that tastes of Spain. It's a bottle that transports you there. The fruit for this wine came from vines that are over 40 years old. So the grapes are small and concentrated. The wine spent 24 months in French and American barrels, developing maturity and complexity before being bottled. And now this bottle is showing beautifully, and it costs less than you'd think. The 2013 Monasterio de las Viñas Gran Reserva is an extraordinary wine. So let's taste. In the glass, dark, the center is very opaque. You wouldn't see your thumb through the center, but it tapers to a very narrow rim. Where the wine meets the glass is called the rim, and that's where you can notice the development of a wine. Here, it's ruby to amber. It's starting to show a hint of amber, and that means the wine is maturing, which makes sense. This is a 2013, so we've got some age going on. Makes sense. Let's have a swirl and a sniff. Beautiful fragrance. Clean, clean. It's pristine fruit, dark fruit, roasted fruit, but there's also savory notes. If I were to, articulate what those are, I'd say roasted tobacco, like a toasted tobacco, sort of pipe tobacco or a cigar. Maybe a hint of rubbed oregano. There's the black currant from the Cabernet, very articulate, and roasted damson plums. Lots of things going on. I'm even getting a hint of dark chocolate. Lovely. So on the palate, fresh, quenching, beautifully balanced. The fruit is hanging together lovely. There's a seamlessness to this wine. It starts to fan out with complexity, but every allusion or nuance merges with the other nuances. So you're getting the fruit, the black currant, maybe red currant and black cherry. You're also getting the roasted plum, and again the tobacco, which tapers into the finish nicely. And all of these things are merging together in a wonderful tapestry of flavor. Let's taste again. Such great balance. There is no heat at all coming through the fruit, which means, it's still in perfect balance. I think this wine is about 13.5% alcohol. So a wine that's got 7 years on it might start to show that alcohol through. The fruit may have fallen out, but that's not the case here. Again, a testament to good quality fruit that's concentrated. Tasting again. Lovely, pristine, again, savory, dark fruit, dark roasted fruit, and the finish shows wonderful black, like black peppercorn and dark bittersweet chocolate. And that tapers and persists, leaving the palate beautifully seasoned and ready to nibble something. So let's talk about what to pair with this wine. Remember we talked about how it's got bright, mouth-watering acidity? That means it works with rich, fatty or oily foods, which is great for snacking. Olives are all over Spain. A dish of olives with this wine is perfect. You could also go for a sharp cheese. I've got Gran and it works marvelously well. There is something about the rich, salty maturity of this cheese that just works really well with a bottle of this wine. Or for something that could double as a meal, pork pate smeared on crackers or bread, maybe with a side salad if you're going for lunch. It works really well because there's a gamey savoriness to this, as well as a salinity or saltiness that goes well with this wine, because this wine doesn't overpower it. They just meet each other halfway, and it's pure satisfaction. So there you have it, a wine that's well worth your attention. The 2013 Monasterio de las Viñas Gran Reserva is an extraordinary wine. Have you been to Spain or simply traveled there vicariously through bottles such as these? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified, because I'm coming right back with more extraordinary wines.